Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, namaste, sat sri akal, salam alaikum. I'm very confident all of you guys are thriving in euphoria there. So am I, and it's early morning. I don't know if you guys can hear the birds chirping. It feels amazing, and I had an amazing sleep. And whichever part of the world you are in, if it's a morning, have a great day. Come back in the evening and watch me. And if it's an evening, go back to sleep and get up in the morning and watch me. I mean, listen to me. So, whatever. Too much of self love. But self love is amazing, right? It gives you, brings you into the energy of wholeness and fulfillment. So, let's start with the chanting. Are my eyes still open? Like when I close my eyes, I'm just going to sleep. So, today we are talking about my favorite subject, unconditional love. So, I always love to talk about unconditional love because it is such a wonderful thing, right? To love unconditionally. Like every day I affirm to myself, I love my life unconditionally. I love my body unconditionally. I love my thoughts unconditionally. I love my food unconditionally. I love my friends unconditionally. I love you people unconditionally. I love earth unconditionally. I love the community, I love the animals, I love the birds, I love the seas, oceans unconditionally. Everything that is existent and non-existent that I can see, feel, think, touch, or I don't, which I can only and only experience in non-physical, everything is my unconditional love. I give in to all that is divine unconditionally. So now if you see practically, you want to explain what is unconditional love. Now you have a calling, you're writing something, you're writing a project, you're writing a blog, you're starting writing a book, or you're starting design, you're starting web design, you're starting creating pages, web pages, or you're an architect, you're starting learning and studying about architecture, you're creating something in your space while you're learning. So you understand that it is not about what outcome or what result it is going to bring, not even how what you're creating is going to be manifested. Doesn't matter how it looks like or reads like or sounds like. Your unconditional love is all about the process. You love the idea of the having an idea. You love the idea of putting into action. You love the idea of feeling the feeling while putting it into action. You love the idea of that being seen or heard or manifested in physical realm. You love the idea of it being accepted and appreciated by yourself first and then everybody. You love the idea of everything. It's unconditional love. You just love the intention itself so much that you don't care how it is going to be perceived. You love the idea yourself, right? Now you're cooking a meal. Now I'm making a meal. I love making my meals. I am unconditionally in love with the process of thought itself that I'm going to make chole today. I'm going to make pasta today. Then when I go to the kitchen, I feel unconditionally in love with the space of the kitchen, the gas stove, the equipments in the crockeries, the equipments and all that I use to cook. And then when the smell, the fragrance and the food on the plate, the process itself, and then when it is being cooked, when I am being patient when the food is being cooked, and I'm visualizing of how the food is going to be, how it is going to melt in my mouth. See the process. You're so much in unconditional love. Now you like somebody, you like a person. The thought itself, you liking them is so, peaceful, so contented. You're not based on the outcome, you're not expecting how it is going to be perceived or reciprocated, but the idea itself of feeling that feeling for somebody else outside of you is bringing you so much of wholeness, right? That wow, I'm so gorgeous, I am having this feeling for someone. Wow, the feeling is so magnetic, so charismatic, and the person I'm feeling for, or the energy I'm feeling for, is a God's child. It's is here for a purpose they are living, and that energy I'm able to merge with them because they are open and they are allowing me to go and merge with their energy. And with that creative intervention, with that creative integration that I can feel non-physically, is helping me manifest a creative, a positive reality for myself. The first reality is me feeling good. That's a manifestation, right? That's unconditional love, right? Like I'm wearing this cloth, I don't know who made it, I don't know how long I'm gonna wear it, but I'm loving the cloth right now, and I love me being inside of it, or it being on me and making me feel vibrant, making me feel beautiful. So every small thing, unconditional love is enjoying every small thing about life, right? Manifesting, thinking, believing, creating, feelings, smelling, touching, sensitivity, right? Sensitivity is not just in the physical form, it is also non-form, it's non-physical form. The sensitivity is felt within you, right? The emotions are all within you. So be in unconditional love with the flow of life, the process of feeling everything, thinking, learning, creating, anything, anything from asking to universe to believing that you deserve it, and the receiving it and manifesting it, all happens because of unconditional love. Now when you love your child, right? Or you love the idea of having a baby. So first you love the idea, you feel so good about having a baby, then you get pregnant, and then it can be any baby, it can be a project, it can be building a house. So I'm just giving a physical baby example. So you love the idea of having a baby, and then you connect with another energy and co-create that vibration, the new third energy of the baby. And then because you're so much in unconditional love with the idea, and then you fell in love with the process of making the baby, I love it. And then you fall in love with the outcome, that you can feel that you are going to have a baby, and then you are becoming pregnant, and you're in unconditional love with the non-physical, right? Which you can't hold right now, but you can feel it within you, and then it becomes physical. After that, of course, it becomes physical, and then you start manifesting that into reality, and then you hold the baby and you feel like, this is just me, an extension of me. It's everything, right? Even the food you cook is your baby. In that moment you're creating it. First you're feeling it. Okay, today I'm going to make pasta. So the pasta, the idea of eating the pasta that is in your taste, you can feel the sensitivity, and then you go to the kitchen, you make the pasta, and you enjoy the process, and then you make it and eat it. So unconditional love is all about loving everything without no conditions. You're not attached to outcome. You can sit here and just love the idea of having a pasta before eating it, or you might not eat it today, but you are loving the idea, the intention, the thought of eating pasta. There is a smile in your face, you feel it, right? So it's about unconditional love towards anything and everything, right? your friends, your family, your community, your food, your clothes, your creative energies, your meditation, to come to that state of being that you feel so unconditionally in love with everything that is surrounding you, that is inside you, that is a creation of you, that is a thought of you even before the creation, right? Then the fulfillment is there in every moment. You live the fulfillment in every moment. You don't wait to see that so that you feel like, okay, now I'm secure or now I'm happy. No, no, no. Unconditional love is loving itself, the idea of feeling loved about something, someone, some idea. Feel loved before you can see it, think it, feel it, touch it, smell it, speak about it. Feel loved with yourself about being able to ask something, able to think something, able to see something. The ability of being able to create itself, the form of unconditional love, right? It's just like Mother Nature. It loves us unconditionally. So I just want to share this because I am in unconditional love with my life, with every one of you. And of course, we all go through our moments of doubts and fears and anxiety. Start loving that also. Okay, this is my shadow side. Let me accept that also and love me for who I am. And don't have to put a facade, right? It's fine. So what? I'm not going to sit there in that energy every moment. I'm going to move forward and be happy with where I am, with who I am, and what I'm creating and how I am, right? And all that I'm receiving, especially breathing, consciousness. So that's all about unconditional love, and I'm sending you all the vibrations of unconditional love. My munchkins, keep thriving, keep rising, and sending my healing energies. Please accept it with grace and gratitude. And I love you all. I just love you all. Let's just breathe a moment of unconditional love without any words, right? Take care.